Matthew moving on in here really soon. My prediction is probably in the next 5 hands.
That's almost a smile from Davide. Almost.
Yeah.
And it'll be the first
stoic,
time
right?
we've seen that.
He's very focused.
Just so you know, the EPT Live free roll has begun. 2,000 players signed up. Good luck if you're taking part in that. Hope you continue to watch the live coverage of this leg of the EPT whilst you're playing in your own tournament.
Oh, so they actually let people in to watch the EPT here, the final table. That's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Can anyone just come in from the public?
Absolutely. But as you can imagine, the seats are grabbed first by the fans of the various players. We've got an Irish contingent, an Italian contingent, rooting for Daniele Mazzia and hoping that he can double up here, pull off some kind of miracle. Down to the felt.
Did he?
95,000.
So it looks like Mazzia's all in here?
Yeah.
Fintan pass.
Well, if anyone can afford to gamble, if anyone can afford to make a speculative call, it is this guy, Ruthenberg.
Sebastian calls.
And he will call that all in. Still got players to act. Davide Katai with his newfound wealth on the button.
Because if the guy wins, he's back in the game. Yeah, but there's a lot of money.
Looks like he's really agonizing over this decision. Probably thinking, should I just call? Should I raise?
Just a reminder of those chip values. Small one to the reds, they're 1,000. Yellow are 5,000. Blue are 10,000.
Yeah, in order to re-raise and isolate, you really want to have a strong hand here because you want to maximize the odds of eliminating another player since the payouts go up so much. So. Oh, looks like he was considering folding or calling.
Small blind has not got a decision to make. Jason Mercier in the big blind, money invested, getting good value on a call here.
And Jason calls. So there are 2 callers.
So we have an all-in player. There'll be action on the side. Mazzia slipping away from the table and ready to celebrate or be commiserated by the Italians in the audience.
And the flop comes. Tray, queen, deuce. Both players check.
Check, check.
Is it 9 of clubs?
Puts 3 clubs out there.
Check and check.
Goes check, check again. Neither of them's going to bet unless they hit an absolute monster here.
Is it 6 of hearts? Both players check, showdown.
Check down.
10 high.
Jason says it's a 10 high. King high for Sebastian. And pair of 9s for Daniele. Daniele triples up.
Daniele Mazzia paired the 9 and triples up on that hand.
300,000 again.
That's huge. He's happy.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he's happy, but he's still in danger.
Yeah, paired King, Jack, 10.
With around 300,000, still fewer than 10 big blinds.
Nice triple up.
Well, I mentioned the EPT Live free roll. It's about 50 minutes to go now until the EPT Live London qualifier begins. We ran one of these yesterday and we're running another one today. $22 it will cost you to enter, and you could win a prize package worth about $14,500. Begins at 2:05 Eastern Time. You'll find the tournament in the private section of the tournament lobby on PokerStars. You're going to need that password, Corin 2006, a reference to Vicky Corin, who won the London leg of the EPT in 2006. Corin 2006 is the password for the EPT Live London qualifier. And of course that free roll is already running.
And Jason announces all in. Is now on Daniele in the big blind.
How old is Jason Mercier?
Jason is 21 years old.
Yeah. he's got such a confidence about him. You can tell.
Yeah, Jason was studying to be a maths teacher before he discovered online poker.
Well,
since then, of course, we've seen him on the live tournament circuit as well. That victory in San Remo last season. 3 World Series cashes this summer. And we do find that players go on a bit of a rush, don't they? That one result follows another, follows another.
yeah, definitely. You know, when you're hot, you're hot. You basically have keyed into the right way to play the tournaments, and you don't change anything, then you stay on your streak.
A reminder that we welcome your emails. nuts@eptlive.com is the address to send them to as we watch the action at this final table. Watching Davide Katai raising it up.
125,000.
Makes it 125,000.
Jason pass, small blind pass, and big blind pass.
And that raise will get through. There are the spectators, Vanessa.
Whee! I wish every one of them is thinking, you know, I wish that was me at that final table. It's hard as a professional poker player to sit here and you know, watch another final table. Whenever I'm knocked out of a tournament, the last thing I want to do is hear about it, see it, look at it. It's painful, but I'm glad at least I have someone to root for here at this particular final table.
Davide pass. Grand pass. Jason pass. Hey Daniele, raise all in. Small blind pass.
Mathieu's all in again.
Now if he doubles again, it looks like he'll have a powerful stack. He'll be back at 600,000. That'll be playable. Allow him the luxury of waiting for a more powerful hand. So he'll need to get lucky once more. But, you know, we've seen it before. We can surely see it again.
Ruthenberg with the decision.
He's thinking, gosh, these are starting to add up here. Looks like Matthew's given him a stare down, trying to protect strength. It's hard to know whether or not that's genuine strength or, you know, a show.
I need to double up.
Oh, he's talking. Oh, that's generally a sign of confidence. When someone's talking like that, really, because normally they'll sit there completely silently, afraid to trigger another person's calling reflex if they're very weak. So I wouldn't say Matthew's not too weak here. That's probably what Ruthenberg's thinking.
He lets it go.
Sebastian pass, Daniele wins.
And just before you leave us, Vanessa, an email from Mikey in Miami. He says, Vanessa, give us a shout out here in Miami. And he says, go Davide.
All right, hey Miami, I missed you guys. It's been a long time since I've been able to head down south where I went to law school, but I'm looking to, over Thanksgiving, actually head down to South Beach, so go Miami.
Well, look, grab yourself something to eat and good luck in that W Coupe event tonight.
All right, thank you.
Vanessa Russo from Team PokerStars Pro. And that means I'm rejoined on commentating duties here on EPT Live by Nick Wellfall.
Boom.
So we've seen Daniele Mazzia triple up once. Nick, there is all in raise, didn't get called.
That must have been a bad hand for Ruthenberg. I mean, like, pretty bad. I mean, he was getting like 1.5 to 1 on that call.
Dren raise all in.
Against a player who's moving in with most of his hands, you'd have thought.
Everybody pass. Dren wins.
The all in there from Dren Ukela, but doesn't find a customer. Yeah, the short stack's clinging on at the moment. Ukela on 440-odd thousand and Mazzia on just over 300,000. It's just me, or is Ukela looking a bit tired?
Yeah, well, you could understand it. They played very late last night and they've been playing for several days. But it's worth concentrating, isn't it?
Well, absolutely. That's what they're playing for. First prize, 1.36 million. The next player out, 227,000.
It's worth concentrating. Yes, Nick. Yes, they probably do want to concentrate.
Yeah.